Hello everyone, my name is Abby and today I'm going to be walking you through how to use Pipetmen as part of the miniPCR kit. So the kit comes with 3 Pipetmen. We have a P1 to 10, a P1 to 20, and a P200. So for using the P1 through 10, we have 3 spots for numbers. So this blue 0 is going to be 1 decimal place, and then the numbers after are going to be whole numbers. So right now the Pipetmen is set to 8 microliters, not milliliters, microliters. And this can go up by the decimal place all the way up to 10 microliters. So the same applies to the P20. So we have one decimal place here and then 2 more whole numbers. So this is currently set at 20, so that's as high as it can go, and it can go down to, we have 19.9, and we can keep going down all the way to 0 with a decimal place. So now we have our P200, and this is at its topmost as far as it can go. It is at 200 microliters, and this is all decimal, and this is all whole numbers. So we're at 200, and then we can go down to 184, all the way down to 20, because this goes from 20 to 200 microliters, as said on the top. So with these pipettes, you're going to twist them here, and they're going to twist the numbers up or down. Okay, so now for using the Pipetmen, I have my P200 here, and in terms of milliliters, 200 microliters is 1/5 of a milliliter, so 1,000 microliters is 1 milliliter. So we're going to set this to whatever, and say I want to do so we're going to set this to a determined amount, and so my amount today is going to be 175. So I'm going to go up. So you want to go past what the amount you're trying to pipette is, so I'm at 177, and then I'm going to go down to 175, even though I was below 175 before. So now I'm going to take my pipette tips, and I'm going to get a pipette, and you want to make sure that it is securely on, and to stay sterile, you don't want to touch the pipette tip. So now I'm going to take my DI water, and to use a pipette, I'm going to push down to the first stop where you'll feel resistance. Before I put the pipette tip in, so I'm going to stick it in just at the surface of the water. I'm going to take some up, and then to put some out, I'm going to push all the way to the first stop, and then push all the way till I can't anymore. So you have the soft first stop, and then harder second stop. Now I'm done with my pipette tip, and to eject it, I can press this button, and the pipette tip should pop right off. Alright, so now I'm going to walk you through the pipette worksheet. So I just have a piece of parafilm on top of the dots so that I don't get water all over the place, and I'm going to start by adjusting my pipette, and I'm using the P200. P20. So I'm going to go down to what I suspect the first dot's liquid amount is. So I go down to that. I'm going to get a pipette. So I have my pipette securely on my Pipetmen. I'm going to take my DI water, pressing to the first stop first, just sticking my tip into the water and taking up some liquid. making sure it's the right liquid amount. And now I am going to pipette it onto the corresponding dot. All right, now I'm going to use my P200 for an example. So I'm going to go down to my desired amount, even if I am below that desired amount. So now I'm at my desired amount. I'm going to take a pipette tip, making sure that it is on securely. I'm going to take my water, pressing to the first soft stop, just sticking my pipette tip in and taking up liquid. I'm now going to check to make sure that it looks to be the correct amount of liquid, and it does look like it's right. And then now I am going to place it on the corresponding dot. Pressing from the first soft stop all the way to the second stop when I'm dispersing the liquid. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that it was helpful. For more information, you can go to the yeastorfanproject.com, and this video was funded by the National Science Foundation. Thanks.